Hi, I'm late. I ended up staying up until a little past 1 o'clock, finishing the next chapter. Um, what chapter was that? Okay, apparently chapter 56. That is not what I said. No. Okay, anyway, chapter 56. And then went to sleep, but, um, it being a little after 1, um, ended up having to go upstairs when I woke up. And then I was trying to go back to sleep. I think I succeeded a little bit, but not enough. So, anyway. Anyway, um, that's why I'm a little late. Actually, I'm a lot late because I'm almost 45 minutes. But, I'm on. So just in case something happens or I end up falling asleep and now it's turned off, um, I do write books and they are available on Amazon. Uh, well, obviously not all of them, but 6 of them are available on Amazon. One is a children's book called, the series is Adopted, and the first book is called Quarrel. And I tried to make that as easily readable as possible. And if you've seen those books with the one, two, three, it might be a two. Not sure, but I think it might be a two. I just thought of that. Um, and they're available in hardback, paperback and ebook. And so hardback, paperback, and ebook. Oh, and there are the Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 1, Pirate's Daughter, the Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 2, Hard Times, the Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 3. Wait, no. The Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 1, Pirate's Daughter. The Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 2, Misfortune. The Rolling Sea Beginnings Book 3, Hard Times. I told you, I'm out of it. Um, I'm tired. And then later in the series, the Rolling Sea Traitor Book 1, Esperanza's Party, the Rolling Sea Traitor Book 2, The Island, and the one that I was working on last night, and got myself to okay, I will be sometime today working on page 233 out of 386 question mark. Okay, well, it can't be 386 because the whole entire book has 384. I don't want to say 384 pages. It's 384 pages in the file. So, like 384 papers. Although, if I was going to print it out that way, and I do want to print it out that way because sometimes I feel like something that gets saved properly when I did change something. But then it might be one of those things where I was just thinking I changed it and I didn't really do it. I don't know. Anyway, so I could not find Pop's Disney Adventures. Found somebody else, but I didn't find them. So unless they changed their name, they're not streaming today. So I just decided to play whatever was on my watch later list. So we've got YouTube music, and as far as I can tell, it's, I expected it to be kind of like Media Player where you've got the file and you can put it in there and you don't have to have like a music video attached to it. But apparently with YouTube music you do. Or at least that's the way that I had to do it on the computer. So anyway, I could not find a couple of the song ones to put them in that specific YouTube music folder. But it makes sense because they were on a Got Talent show, you know. So anyway. Oh, and if you're watching me on Twitch right now, please follow and chat. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And this is the kind of thing that happens when I give myself a deadline. Where I'm trying to get done, and I'm trying to get done, and I'm trying to get done, and it is literally, just draining me a little bit because I'm trying to get it done on time, which now is Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve. I don't want to still be working on this on Christmas Day, you know? And if I fail my mission and don't get it done until January, please don't hold that against me. I just don't do good with deadlines. So one of the things that, I'm just playing my watch later list, and one of the things on there is a thing where somebody took a bunch of songs that people sang on The Voice, I guess. Um, went and took a bunch of songs that people sang on The Voice and put those together. And I love some of the auditions. There's a couple of them that I'm like, why'd you bother putting that one? But well, the one guy, he was singing Seven Nation Army, and I'm like, why'd you put him in there? You can't even tell what he's saying. But on the other hand, maybe the people from his country, because I don't know what country it was, but maybe the people from his country can understand him perfectly, and he was the best audition. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Hello? Give him plenty of time to respond. I try to answer it if it says Carson City because I dip in some applications. And even though the places that I put in an application for are probably going to come up as whatever, um, you know, whatever business I put in the application for, I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Although I don't think that would have been, because a lot of phone numbers start with an 8 around here. Okay. Or a 2. But if they start with a 2, then I probably can't do that job. Yay! Got all the Xbox points for the day. So that was the other thing. And it did not want to count it at all whatsoever. And then finally it did. Um, so actually I stayed up until like say 1:10 or something like that. or was it 12:10? No, yeah, I think it was like 12:10. Um, it might not even been that long. But I started playing Puzzle because it was like 10 minutes till, you know, 10 minutes till tomorrow kind of thing. And so I started playing Puzzle. Well, it didn't want to count it. It should have counted it after like 15 minutes, and I should have been able to go to bed, and it should have been fine. But it didn't. And I was very mad. But anyway, it finally did it at like 1 something. And then I was finally able to go to bed. Anyway, I'm a little frustrated, but, you know, I'm going to get the next chapter done today, and hopefully I'll get all of these houses done today. What? So they couldn't get me on a Carson City number. So they decided to try to get me on a Fallon number. Fallon's like an hour away from us, I think. I don't know, I just know that it's pretty far away. Oh, and I'm officially saying Merry Christmas. It's December 1st. Yeah, I celebrate Christmas, so we've got we've got the Christmas tree up, and we may not be able to afford presents, but at least we've got the Christmas tree. It's like, I think this year, the house and being able to keep it is gonna be our Christmas present. But literally, I'm asking for a bunch of little things. Um, I want to be able to buy Dreamlight Valley. That's $30. I want to be able to buy a couple of, I guess you'd call them DLCs for Golf with Your Friends. Corrupted Forest and the other one. I'm never going to remember what the other one's name is until I get it, and then I may not remember still. But, I want to get that. And I very much want us to have the newest, latest, greatest tablet. But that means adding to the cell phone bill because tablets nowadays have to Android, iPad for you Apple users. Um, I don't I don't exactly know um, what an iPad is except for a Apple tablet. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I really want for Christmas. Oh, and okay. and a sweater that last I saw was only about $10. So, I want a lot of little things. I mean, the tablets aren't really little things because because you got to buy them. So that would add to the bill by, you know, having to buy them. And then on top of that, they have to have cellular data to function properly. So, yeah, he was saying it as a very specific way yesterday. And you know me, I got tongue tied. I'm like, yeah, what you said. And I wasn't even tired at that point. So, anyway, we are either going or okay, so we're probably either going till noon or until I start falling asleep. Um, Ew, I didn't think that. Um, okay, so we were not able to buy me raspberry tea, and I got very upset about that. That's the one thing I definitely buy at Dollar General is raspberry tea, but there's nothing. I even asked if there was like some hiding in the back, and sometimes when I ask that, yes, there is.